Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for coming back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rick Smith Jr. Today, we are gonna talk about the cards that I use for card throwing. We have Banshee's Advanced, Banshee's Bicycle Playing Cards, and the Chrome Kings from DeVoe. So make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we will be sure to create more content throughout the entire year just for you guys. The Bicycle Playing Cards, these are the cards that I've been using the longest. I broke the Guinness Book World Record with the bicycle playing card in 2002. I threw a playing card 72 yards at the Cleveland State Convocation Center here in Ohio. These are really cool cards. They have a unique back that many people are familiar with. It's called the rider back. Now, these cards right here are very commonly used among the magicians in the community. So when you bring out these cards, people won't think that they're a trick deck. They're familiar with them, so they're gonna, when you throw them or use a magic trick with them, they're gonna actually believe that they are a real card. They're not plastic or anything like that. They're made out of paper. I love using these playing cards because they're very accessible. You can get them at your grocery store, you can get them at your Walmart, Target, anywhere, any big box store, you can really pick up a deck of bicycle playing cards. This is the most common card that I would use, but it's not necessarily the only card I would use for card throwing. When I was on Dude Perfect, recently we used a deck of cards called the Chrome Kings. Now there's not many of those cards left because there was only a limited edition. So DeVoe, he actually created the second edition. The second edition was the red back of the Chrome Kings. Now the cool thing about these is he built a magic trick. He built a magic trick within these cards, which I have a video. If you guys click this little icon right up here, you can actually check out the video on how the magic trick is done with these red Chrome Kings. I also like them because it looks like there's a blade on the back. So when you're throwing these playing cards, in slow motion, it actually looks like when you're cutting a vegetable in half, it actually looks really sick on the camera. So if you guys want to grab one of these, check out the Magic Store. My merch, I have this little card right up here. If you click it, you can actually see all the different decks of cards that I use. So this is the second edition of the Chrome Kings. There's only a few of the originals left. We have about 100 of these left, so if anybody's interested, make sure you guys grab one today. All right, so there's some new cards on the market. There are the Banshee Advanced. Now, I haven't even really had a chance to play with these that much yet, but these are a thicker stock of the original Banshees, which we'll get to in a little bit. These cards are pretty unique because they have a measuring system. So when you throw these playing cards into one of your targets, you can actually measure how far you're throwing the cards into the target. They also have these holes. I don't know if you can see them right here. These holes right here on the card. Now, these holes are actually used to make a whistle sound when you're throwing the playing card. These are a little bit different than the original Banshees. The original Banshees have a bigger hole. These are a little bit smaller. This actually has a louder whistle than the original Banshees. They both have the measuring system. These are a little bit thicker than these. These are a little bit more flimsy. These are a little bit stronger. So when you throw these playing cards, they're gonna travel a little bit farther. And they make an awesome sound. So I will show you guys that in a few minutes. Okay, you guys, so the Banshee playing cards, they retail anywhere from $15 to $17, $18, depending on if you're using the Banshees or Banshees Advanced. If you get a regular bicycle playing card and you wanna make it whistle, you wanna have an audible sound when you're throwing it through the air, grab a hole puncher. Now this is how I actually created the sound for the Banshee playing card. When we were filming Velocity, the DVD, I punched a hole here and here, and I threw the playing card. What I did when I threw the card, these two holes right here made a loud enough sound that when it traveled through the air to make that whistle. And if you don't have the money to purchase the Banshee deck right now, this is a very inexpensive way to make your paper playing cards whistle. But again, Banshees, the new Banshees Advanced, they're nice and thick. They got a measuring system. They have the holes for the whistle. And the original Banshees, bigger holes, a little bit more flimsy, but they still travel through the air pretty well. I used these cards when I did the bottle breaker with the Dude Perfect series card throwing trick shots. Now that you guys know the different cards that I use when I'm throwing, why don't we demo some of these cards? Check it out. All right, so I'm gonna demo some of these playing cards. I'm gonna throw them into the styrofoam that I use in my shows. I'll talk to you guys about this in a little bit because a lot of you guys are wondering, where do I get this? So I'm gonna tell you. But right now we have Benson, he's gonna hold the target nice and tight. I'm gonna stand back here by the camera and we're gonna demo some of the cards. So let's do this. All right, you guys, now we're gonna test out each card. We're gonna start off with the bicycle playing card, the card that I've used the most often. Then we're gonna use the card, the other paper playing card that I used on Dude Perfect, the Chrome Kings. The next playing card was the Banshee, the plastic playing card. And the most recent card that just came out on the market is the Banshee Advanced. Let's talk about the 4 different cards that we just threw. All right, you guys, this was pretty insane. So all 4 cards went into the styrofoam. Now remember, 2 of the cards are paper, 2 of the cards are plastic. The bicycle playing card and the Chrome Kings are both paper playing cards. There's the bicycle playing card. As you can see, it just barely made it through the styrofoam. The Chrome Kings, you can see I was throwing the card, it has a little bit of a bend into it. So that was moving pretty fast to actually be able to stick in there like that. It came out about 1 centimeter or 2. All right. Now the plastic ones. Now the first Banshee, it's a little bit thinner than the Banshee Advanced. And you can tell because it traveled about maybe 1/2 inch through the styrofoam, where the Banshee Advanced, the thick playing card, the hard plastic playing card, basically went halfway through that target. That is pretty insane. You can see that the card had some spin because you can actually see the little bevel on the playing card when it got stuck into the styrofoam. So these are the 4 cards that I use when card throwing. If you just want to grab a deck of cards to practice your card throwing, grab a bicycle deck. If you want to use the cards for camera, the Chrome Kings are excellent because they show very well in slow motion. If you're really going for the noise of the playing card, or you want to impress someone by impaling a piece of styrofoam or a vegetable, why don't you try the Banshees or the Banshees Advanced? 4 different playing cards, 4 different techniques. These are great cards. Make sure you guys check them out today. So if you guys want to go get one of your targets, remember they're made out of styrofoam. You can get them in boards. You can get styrofoam discs. If you really want to get your styrofoam target, go to Target. I'm just kidding. No, for real, go to Target, go to the floral department, Walmart floral department. You'll be able to get these styrofoam discs. So that's about it. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys subscribe because the more people that subscribe to our channel, the more content we can create in the year 2018. So make sure you guys do that for us. If you guys would like to see last week's trick shot video, make sure you guys click right over here. Check out some of the merch in our store, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.